Hi, Chris Oraga, Right Discussion. I think it's important that we continue the discussion about Biafra. Even though I've received a lot of sniping and a lot of cursing because of the last video, but I think it's important because dialogue is the only way. I have 4 more points that I want to present to my brothers that I want them to think about, or anyone who's going to be part of that new nation. Number 1, the territory needs to be defined, i.e., what do I mean by that? Everyone who's going to be included in the new Biafra must be consulted and they must agree to be part of that new Biafra. Very, very important. Number 2, Biafra must be prepared and Biafra must win the war. Biafra must win the war, because if you don't win this war, it's going to be a disaster. There will be no magnanimity like you had before, where it was declared that there was no victor, no vanquish. So all the gestures that followed the first civil war will not follow this one. Thirdly, please, and this is to the people who are going to 35% that are going to be in the minority, 35% according to the last Biafran territory. Please make sure that you ensure that it is enshrined in the constitution of the new nation how you are not going to be marginalized. Otherwise, you will have a new zoo and a more violent zoo. It is important that you protect your interest in a new entity. Otherwise, you will be marginalized. The majority tribe will lord it over the minority. It's just human nature. That's what's going to happen unless you make sure that it's enshrined in the constitution. Fourthly, if Biafra wins, Biafra must be prepared to continue to fight war with Nigeria unless it goes through dialogue. If Biafra is carved out through dialogue, which is the way I think it should be done, which is the way I support, if Biafra is carved out through war, because Nigeria has the right to protect its territorial integrity, we need to recover. This is important because in the Constitution, the president is elected as part of his role, and a part of his role is to protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria. I agree with the right of minority for self-determination. I agree totally. But you have to recognize that that is subservient to the right of the majority to keep the territory of Nigeria. Therefore, the only way is to go through your representatives so that the laws can be changed, constitutions can be amended, so that the right steps can be taken to get there. It's only through dialogue, through following the democratic processes, that it can happen. You cannot say they're not listening to us. It will take decades. If Biafra is worth having, then the dialogue is worth having. If Biafra is worth having, then the patience must be applied and the dialogue must be had. War cannot bring peace to Biafra. Not possible. Thank you very much for listening. Chris Oraga, Right Discussion.